Have you ever had the unsettling feeling that something about this world just doesn't make sense? That reality itself is off, like a carefully crafted illusion meant to keep us distracted, confused, and trapped. What if I told you that this feeling might not just be paranoia, but an ancient truth hidden in plain sight? According to the Gnostic Gospels, ancient esoteric texts that challenge mainstream religious narratives, we are not living in a world created by a benevolent God. Instead, they describe reality as a prison, a carefully designed construct meant to enslave consciousness in a cycle of birth, suffering, death, and rebirth. But who or what is keeping us here? The false creator and the prison of reality. The Gnostics believed that the material world was created not by the true, unknowable source, but by a false god known as the Demiurge. This being, often associated with figures like Yaldabaoth, is not the loving creator of religious tradition, but a jealous, corrupt, and deceptive entity who seeks to maintain control over human souls. The world we see, the physical universe, is nothing more than a simulated reality, built to keep us ignorant of our true divine nature. This concept aligns with ideas found in many spiritual traditions. In Hinduism and Buddhism, the idea of samsara describes an endless cycle of reincarnation, where souls are reborn over and over again, bound by karma. But where Eastern philosophy presents this cycle as a natural process, the Gnostics saw it as a deliberate manipulation, a cosmic trap designed to erase our memories, strip away our spiritual power, and keep us enslaved in an artificial system. The trap of reincarnation and the light at death. One of the most chilling revelations in Gnostic teachings is the warning about the light at the end of the tunnel, a common phenomenon reported by those who have had near-death experiences, NDEs. Many describe seeing a bright, welcoming light, encountering familiar loved ones, and feeling an overwhelming sense of peace. Traditionally, this is interpreted as a transition into the afterlife. But what if this light is a deception? The Gnostic perspective suggests that this light is a soul trap, designed to lure us back into the cycle of reincarnation. When a soul moves toward the light, it is met by beings, often described as guides, angels, or divine figures, who convince it to return to the physical world. This process erases past memories, resets the soul's awareness, and ensures that it remains trapped in the material plane. If true, then true liberation requires rejecting this illusion and breaking free from the cycle altogether. This theory is eerily similar to reports from some near-death experiencers who claim they were given a choice to return to life or move on. Some even report feeling pressured or manipulated into coming back, suggesting that something is actively working to keep souls bound to the earthly plane. The psychological manipulation of reality. Philosophers and scientists have long debated the nature of reality. From Plato's allegory of the cave, which describes people mistaking shadows for reality, to Descartes' meditations, which question whether we can trust our senses at all, the idea that we are living in an illusion has persisted throughout history. But in modern times, these theories have taken on an even deeper meaning. Today, concepts like simulation theory propose that our entire universe might be a digital construct, controlled by an advanced intelligence beyond our comprehension. The Mandela effect, where large groups of people remember historical events differently, has led some to speculate that reality itself can be altered, or that we are shifting between different versions of existence. Psychological studies have shown that our memories are malleable, our perceptions can be manipulated, and our understanding of the world is far more fragile than we assume. If we are living in a false reality prison, the next logical question is, how do we escape? How to break free from the soul trap? The Gnostics believed that the key to escaping this system lies in Gnosis, a deep, intuitive knowledge that awakens the soul to its true origin. Unlike traditional religions, which often preach obedience and faith in an external God, Gnosticism teaches that true enlightenment comes from within. To break free, one must recognize the illusion. The first step is acknowledging that reality is not as it seems. Question everything, from religious doctrines to scientific dogmas. Be open to the idea that your perception has been manipulated. Reject the false light. If the Gnostic warning is true, then at the moment of death, one must resist the temptation to move toward the light. Instead of surrendering to the beings that appear, one must assert their sovereignty and seek the true source beyond the material realm. Strengthen consciousness. Practices like meditation, lucid dreaming, and out-of-body experiences, OBEs, can help expand awareness beyond the physical world. Some believe that achieving higher states of consciousness allows one to see through the illusion and navigate the afterlife with greater awareness. Reclaim free will. The greatest power we have is the ability to choose. If our reality is manipulated, then reclaiming control over our thoughts, actions, and beliefs is the ultimate act of defiance. Awareness and intention shape our experience, perhaps even the reality we inhabit. Are we truly trapped in a false reality? If the Gnostic warnings are true, then our world is not what it seems, and the afterlife is not a final resting place, but another layer of the trap. The idea that souls are harvested, recycled, and sent back into physical bodies challenges everything we think we know about existence. But if we are prisoners, then escape is possible. Ancient teachings suggest that those who awaken to the illusion and refuse to participate in the game can break free from the cycle and return to their true divine origin. What awaits beyond this reality? That remains a mystery. But one thing is clear. The first step to freedom is questioning everything. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever felt like reality wasn't quite right? Have you had an experience that made you question whether we're truly free? Let's discuss. And if you're interested in exploring more mind-bending theories, be sure to check out my other videos. Until next time, stay aware, stay questioning, and keep seeking the truth.